Hi, I'm Mr. Anime, and boy, do I have a show for you. Today I'm reviewing Bus Gamer, directed by Niki Suzuya. It's a short series. In fact, it's only 3 episodes. In fact, they only made 1 pilot manga. Well, probably for a reason. Bus Gamer reminds me of something that I've already reviewed on Mr. Anime Reviews. It reminds me of Kaji, a story about a guy that put himself in a deadly game for money. This is very, very similar. In this story, 3 young men put themselves in a deadly dogfight for money. That's right, they meet up and fight other teams in random locations. Well, let's get started on the characters. Toki Mishiba is about 20 years old. He's excellent at karate. He's got like several black belts. He's got like stage 2 black belts. He's got probably pink belts. He's got all kinds of belts probably. And he uses his skills to fight. Nobuto Nakayo is the second person. He always has his hair over his eyes like this, so he's always walking around, I guess presumably blind, because his hair is so thick over his eyes that you can't see his eyes. So I assume that he can't see either, but he can. That's the thing. It reminds me of Brock from Pokemon. He's like this. He's like, "What's up, guys?" But he's got his eyes closed, but he can see. Like, how the hell can he do that? Every group is not complete, though, without a computer geek slash nerd slash smart techie person. I mean, it could rain. I mean, take any movie with a group or any anime, and you'll probably find the computer techno geek that knows everything. Of course, it's a typical character, and he's no different here. Kazao Satao. His dad runs a small electronics business. He's good at electronics. He can't fight. He's weak. He always runs from danger. He always covers his head like, "Oh, guys, help me!" He always, has to have Nobuto and Toki to come in and try to save him. The plot is completely contrived and ridiculous. A secret organization uses these 3 guys and offers them a bunch of money to have these battles, these fights against 3 other people in random locations, and they kind of set it up like a football game or something, where you have your home team and your away team, and the home team starts in a location and the away team has to walk up to it, and then they fight, and then you have to get a disc, and that's why it's called Bus Gamer. You have to get a disc from the opponent. It's kind of like King of the Hill. You got to go up to their hill and, well, no, it's like grab the briefcase for those that play shooters. You got to get the briefcase from the other team, or in this case, the secret computer disc, and you have to, of course, kill them, beat them up, whatever, blow them up to get it done, and it's completely contrived. Now, these underground rumbles, the action is decent. I'll give them that. But the moves are typical, and a bad guy will pull a knife out and be like, "Ah!" and then he'll get it knocked out of his hand by one of the good guys, and then he'll be like, "Oh shit, ah!" and he'll pull another one out, and you're like, "Where's he getting all these knives from?" And they just keep pulling knives out, and they keep getting disarmed, and they keep getting kicked in the face, and the good guys never take too many hits in this anime. It's not one of those total hero animes where the hero never gets hurt and he's like, dodging 50 guys at a time. They get hit a little bit, but not as much as they should realistically, and since they were trying to go for a realistic setting and mood here, they should have delivered. For comic relief, there's a police lady, Keiko Ichinama, I don't know, something like that. She is on the police force. She's investigating all the underground rumbles, because apparently every time she gets to the scene, the fights are already over. Apparently we find out there's more than just Toki, Nobuto, and Kazu doing this underground rumble. There's apparently like 20 teams of 3 or something, and it's like the Mortal Kombat thing where you choose your destiny and you keep going up the ladder and fighting harder teams, except in this case you're fighting for your life. The top prize you can get is $1 billion if you win their mystery game, and the police lady is hot on the chase. However, she can't seem to catch up, and her chief, which never listens to her advice, which actually is pretty good advice, is always in his office, being the stereotypical chief. Oh, you're off this case. This anime is completely ludicrous, and it's completely ridiculous. The art and animation was completely typical. It was boring and it was flat, and the music was so undelightful, I didn't even think about putting it on my iTunes, much less my MP3 player. Not to mention that the story just doesn't make any sense. So Bus Gamer, 3 episodes, I'm glad they stopped there, because I can't fucking stand shows that make just stupid shit and waste my time. I should have watched something better than this. This is total shit. I give Bus Gamer a 4 out of 10. And by the way, I have to hide in my little room here because Senior Anime has taken over my studio. But don't worry, because I'm fully healed now. And I'm gonna get him right now.